It's time for another episode of Smash Our Stash. Hi everyone, Letty here. Today I'm going to share with you hashtag Smash Our Stash for June. This is the June collab video. We're doing unfinished objects, projects that are half done or in process, and upcycle items. Welcome back everyone. I'm participating in hashtag Smash Our Stash. That's a collab hosted by Beth, who's Bourbon Creek Crafts. For this month, we're doing unfinished objects, projects half done, and upcycle projects. So I have taken out these little paper pad covers from some 6x6s that I had smashed recently, or I think last year. I save them because I know I can use them. So what I did was I made some items with them. So I have already die cut out some tags. And the reason why I like these is because they are thick. They're like a thicker cardstock. And then I also die cut some circles out of what was left over. And then I had a few scraps that I have also started using to layer behind some paper when I'm making my cards. I show you like a little example here. If the paper is off level, I will make sure to add some sort of scraps to kind of level things out before I make my cards. And then, so this is what my tags look like. The backs, you can see, have all of those patterns from the paper pad covers. I brought out this Spellbinders die that I had picked up at Tuesday morning. This tag set's pretty neat because it comes with a little hole reinforcer, some little sentiments. It also has a little ruffle, a little flag that you could use just to kind of separate things out or to add a sentiment. Those are all of my tags. And then I did die cut also I punched out some circles with one of my thick circle punches that I had. I think it's like maybe 1 to 1.5 inches. So these are the two items that I sort of upcycled from those pad covers. And then the second thing I did was I had The Great Outdoors by Echo Park. I think it was originally Cardabella, but I had already started this. This was sort of like projects that are half done. I had some card bases already started. I went ahead and smashed this kit. You see here, I don't have anything left over, and I did smash all of the paper as well. This is all I had left, which are pretty much just branding strips, so I don't really count that as part of the paper. I'm going to add that to my pile of little scraps that I'll keep. I'm going to trash what's on the right hand side, and I'm going to keep what's on the left hand side because I can use those again to layer behind some cards. And then I went ahead and made some additional cards. And so I was super inspired by a project that my friend Toby, who is Biddy Penny here on YouTube, she had done recently, and I came across her video. I'll try to link it down below, where she made these little cards. And what's nice about these is they're 5x7, but they're perfect to add in some little photos. So I have some little mats, the areas here that you can put a 4x6 photo. I just had one random sticker left over, so I just added it there. But you also have one little staple that sort of staples these two pieces of paper together. This is a great stash buster project. The idea is that you can kind of send this in a regular envelope, add a couple of pictures. It's a 5x7, so it fits in a 5x7 envelope, but it also gives you a chance to add some journaling or a little note, which is this little white area right there. You just have a ton of space in these little 5x7 cards. I'm not really even sure what to call them, sort of like little 5x7 photo album cards. I don't even know. But they're really, really fun. And again, a great smash buster or whatever project. I will be doing some of these next month during Christmas in July with some Christmas theme. So I made, I think, 6 of those. And then I also did some cards. So I had this one that was ready to go. I just added some cut aparts right on top of that one. And then I had some scraps. So I added a sort of craft colored mat, and then a couple of stamp sentiments that I had in my stash. And then on these, I added some, again, stamp sentiments to some die cuts I had in my stash. I added some scraps on the inside and some scraps on the outside of the cards. I had some A2 size mats on those, some more scraps. I just made a hodgepodge of random cards, just whatever I had in my stash. I also brought in some stamp sets. You see here the little deer and the little fox. They came from these stamp sets. So I have a greeting farm. This one I use the thanks a lot, and it is called Cute Script. That's that stamp set. I think I got that at Not Too Shabby. And then this is also the greeting farm. I use the hello there, and it's called Happy Birthday Mouse, and that was also Not Too Shabby. And then Tracy Hay, this one I got from Hobby Lobby. I think it went on clearance. I bought it, I think when it was not on clearance, but you might be able to find these in the clearance section at Hobby Lobby, maybe. But those are the stamps I used. And so these are the little critters that I stamped and then fussy cut and colored with some alcohol markers and just added them to some of these cards. Otherwise, otherwise, I just made some pretty basic, very plain cards. I really was just trying to finish up the scraps that were in this kit. Wasn't super inspired to make really super cute or fun cards. You see there, I just used a ton of the little scraps. I really just wanted to finish off this kit because I refused to put it back in my stash. I wanted to use it up. So here's what I have. Again, the little scrap strips there just to layer out because I ran out of paper. So I just used my scraps. And then I had 4 final mini slimline cards, and these I already had the bases ready. So all I did was add that scallop circle with the sentiment and just finish them off. They say hello there, fishing theme. So those were my cards. Again, The Great Outdoors by Echo Park or Cartabella. And I also made those tags, punched out some little circles I'll use for some rosettes. Again, this is hashtag Smash Our Stash for June. Thanks for visiting, everyone. I hope you subscribe, like this video, follow me on Instagram. Make sure you check out that hashtag link so you can see what everyone else made this month.